welcome once again to the Forward Compatible Podcast. This is episode 100! Really? We did it! so it is... Stream ends. Great show, guys.
Yeah, you bring it in.
Yeah. I'm pretty stoked. The normal thing is out the window today. We're just going a little bit of nuts. Mm-hmm. My name's Tony. I'm joined, as always, by my fellow podcasters, Jason, Mark, and Brian. How's everybody doing? Thank you for those of you that are joining us live.
And we've got a very special moderator in the room. He's right over there. Of course, he won't come on camera, but you might hear his voice. You want to say hi? It's Angry Andy, everybody. Woo! Everybody say hi to him. Go ahead.
All right.
Fresh from his trip from South Africa.
Embarrass him. No kick the puppy.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could kick off the show with our weekly roundtable and catch everybody up on what we've been playing since the last time we all spoke.
Jason's like, edit and post? Hell no.
Do it live.
Do it live.
Brian, you want to start us off today?
Sure, because mine is simple. Since I've last been here, I think the only thing I did was finish Zelda, and I haven't played anything since. I've been very busy writing. So.
Did you save Link?
I did. I saved Link.
Yes!
Dude, really? Don't bang.
I hit this.
What'd you
hit that.
end up picking, sir?
Don't do that.
I enjoyed it.
Flipped everywhere.
You know, they made a big deal about how they were trying to really change up the formula. And I don't feel the formula has changed that much, but I didn't have any complaints about the formula to begin with. So I had a great time. I enjoyed it all the way through. The plot was pretty obvious. I knew all the turns were going to happen, but it was very enjoyable. Like nice puzzles, fun gameplay. It's a Zelda game, and it's one of the best Zelda games I've ever played.
It's the best one they made in like at least 15 years.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know.
In my opinion,
I'd have to think back, but it's definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. I absolutely enjoyed it. It's not revolutionary. Didn't blow my mind. It wasn't my game of the year, but it was very good and highly recommended.
It blew me away. I love that game. Mm-hmm. It's best title in the 3DS, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. Best 3DS title.
What?
Absolutely.
Pokemon?
Oh.
No, it's not.
Oh,
we're good. Slap away. I'll slap fight you.
Fire Emblem.
You don't even own one anymore. Shut up.
Not anymore. Let's go by lasted. Moving on to what I played.
Yeah.
I picked up Persona 4 Golden yesterday.
Bam!
First mistake of the year.
What?
No. I meant when by speaking, not the actual game. I actually really like it.
It's so different from anything else.
Yeah. There's that in
the
it.
Vita one's supposed to be the definitive version.
It is the definitive one. Yeah, it's very
They
good.
added the content and made it run, but I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I like RPGs, but Japanese ones I always just stay away from generally. I think that's the only thing I'm going to be like, what the hell? Because like all the wording of like the attacks is like, what the hell's a sour?
Yeah, that's all goofy. That's Persona
still.
stuff. Well, it's like, because like Final Fantasy would always be like fire, ice, whatever.
Yeah, I can go with that. That'd be fine.
And then they switch up to like Blizzaga and Firaga and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Those I got those stuff.
Persona's like, fuck that. Look this shit up, man.
Yeah, that's the only
First F-bomb!
thing.
Live stream!
Did we
Goodbye!
get kicked off? Are we still live?
We'll find out in 30 seconds.
So there was that. I like it so far. I think I'm only about, hour and a half into it. That thing's supposed to be long. It's supposed to be like 100 hours.
Very long.
First time through.
And if you want, it can last even longer. I mean, you can do all the social link stuff.
Yeah.
I don't go that far into them. I like the stories.
I'll try everything. We'll see.
It gets pretty intense. It's very complex.
My most played of the week, World of Tanks.
You're still playing that game?
Fuck yeah, I'm playing that game. That's like...
Ma said he's closing the stream after you made the comment about Zelda.
Gotta keep it going. Into the second month of it.
I played absolutely no console games this past week. I spent all the time playing my 2DS. Started the week off with Link Between Worlds. Got all the way to Low Rule. And then Tuesday I picked up Pokemon. And I've
all the way to Low Rule?
All the way to Low Rule.
You're like 20% into the game.
That's fine. That's fine. Considering I had it for a day and a half.
I'm just saying.
And I had to edit the show and be on the podcast.
I'm not giving you...
And do all that other stuff.
Actually, that's 3 dungeons in, so that's okay.
But he's not at Mordor yet.
He's not at Mordor.
Then I picked
You are
up.
correct. He's not immortal yet.
Then I picked up Pokemon Y Tuesday and logged 42 hours into the game.
Wow.
I just beat the champion 2 hours ago, if that. Yeah, it's crack. It is. It is. I forgot how much I enjoy those stupid games. So again, you, me, and him. If you go on Facebook, you can see our friend codes. I don't think we put yours up.
Did you put mine up?
Somebody put yours up.
I don't care.
Somebody put mine up too. I didn't do the post.
My friend code's from a long ago.
Anyway.
I had somebody who isn't me anymore.
Anyways, feel free to add us. We will jump in and play some games with you and things like that. Tony will always walk by and stalk you and street pass. Yeah.
I should point out that I rarely actually get to play lately. I think Andrew Dillon friended me at some point, and I accepted the request like days later. I think I never checked my stuff. I have no free time lately.
I know. I sent you messages on the Wii U. You haven't
Yeah, I
responded
know. I
in,
haven't responded in like a month.
3 weeks.
I know. I apologize. It was fun while it lasted. Though.
A Link Between Worlds was great. I love saving Link.
You all set, sir?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, and Mas, we were talking last week about battling people online. So some random dude sent me a battle, and he busts out a Mewtwo and all this other crap, and I destroyed him. So I'm super excited.
That's
about
awesome.
that.
Good for you.
It was.
Good for you.
So you were super
What's up, Andy?
Adam just apparently popped in.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's been
what's
here
up,
for a
Adam?
little bit.
As for myself,
Marcus Batgirl? What the hell is going on?
Batgirl.
I'm Alfred, apparently.
Wait.
They're having conversations.
Who am I?
They have nothing to
I
do
want to
with
know who
this.
I am. Yeah. What?
Who am I?
Who are we?
Nobody
Listen,
came
hi.
up with a name for anything for you yet. Basically, since I'm not seen, I'm Batman, you're Robin, you're Alfred,
Robin?
you're Batgirl.
Which Robin?
Oh.
Which Robin?
And we have Ace the Bat Dog. He's in the other room.
As for myself, I actually played a lot of new stuff this week. I started Luigi's Mansion on my 3DS. I pretty much beat the first floor. I don't know what that means. I don't know how far I am into the game, but that's done. So I'll find out more as I go. I picked up Sonic Lost World on my Wii U, and I'm playing that. Beat the first couple worlds.
Yes, no?
It's good.
It's good.
I don't know.
Mark?
It's good still.
I think the best one they've made in a really long time was Generations, and this is probably the second best one that they've made since like Sonic Adventure. You know what I mean? I haven't liked them lately. I wasn't too fond of colors and all that.
Yeah.
But this one's pretty good. I like it. It's really pretty. I don't know because I haven't played every Wii U game yet, but this along with Super Mario Kart are probably the two best looking games on the system.
I have a question for people that are in the chat. Who is Hilt134? Because, man, they're dogging you, Mark. Mark, you screwed up. Why'd you sell it? Your DS. They're just talking crap to you.
Because he got a Vita.
Got a Vita.
It's great. I'm just
And I
curious
beat
who
Fire
it is.
Emblem, and I got like nowhere in Pokemon, but that was just because of timing.
Oh, and by the way, the reason that we're not on Twitch is because Twitch doesn't like us.
Because we swore.
Yeah, so we had to go for our alternate route, which is Ustream. So
Yeah.
we will work on that.
yeah,
For
well,
the future.
yeah.
Possibly. Are we doing live from now on, or is
No!
it-
This is once in a while. This is
Yeah,
way
I
too much
understand.
setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did
I
nothing.
also-
You walked in the door.
It was still a lot of work, man. I was watching you
sat down there.
sweat.
He ate
This
lunch.
was all set up an hour ago.
Let's get back on track here. I also did a little bit more Super Mario Kart, and what else I did? I did some Stick It to the Man on the Vita, and the big majority of my time was spent playing. I'm actually playing the new Call of Duty on my PS4. It's okay. It's about what I expected. The campaign's a lot of fun. Once I'm done with that, I'm probably kind of done with the game.
Bustos.
You got Gunman Clive. Yes, awesome game. Best $1 you can spend on the eShop.
The Steam World Dig is also interesting. Although
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, it's
It's on
fun.
sale right now. I think it's like $5 or $6.
I bought it. I was on
Instead
sale
of
when I bought
$9.
it as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's worth $5.
There's one game that I was going to get to that we didn't get to. which was Brothers.
Did you play it?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
Yes, I'm probably about like 3 hours into it or so.
Oh, you haven't finished it yet?
Not yet, not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
I was gonna say I saw the game. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I walked in right as Brian beat it, so I have no reason to play the game.
That's
No, the journey.
getting there is awesome.
The journey is amazing.
Honestly,
You can just
Yeah.
Mark style it and watch the whole
Watch
thing.
Yeah, right?
Oh, look at the desert.
No, Brothers is
Look
very
at
much
desert.
about, it's very much about the journey.
Yeah, that one is one of the games I would say to play and not watch. The troll is the coolest part of that. Like once you get to that part,
Which troll?
the one who you start like
We should all
clamming
cross our
on
legs.
and everything.
Oh yeah, he like acts as like
Yeah, that was really
helps you get
cool.
around. Yeah,
He looked awesome and he was just
Like this?
friendly little dude.
Like so?
yeah, yeah.
It was cool.
It was really
So
uncomfortable.
I'm like, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes after you
was
like leave him or whatever.
Okay.
Nick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, right.
All right.
Dirty, sexy, news,
Wait.
news.
Are we?
It's a terrible one.
Dirty
Apple.
It was never meant to
It
loop.
was never meant to loop. That wasn't made to loop.
news.
First news story!
News!
2014!
Oh, that's right. This is the first show of the new year.
Yeah, no one mentioned it.
Totally forgot to address that at the top of the show.
Yeah, Tony and I were both extremely nervous going into this. We were talking about it last night. We're like, oh my God, what are we gonna do?
Is it gonna work? Is
And then
everything
Twitch
gonna be okay?
didn't work, and I'm like, fuck!
Yeah, I like had to mute you guys last night. I apologize, by the way. I'm like, you two are going back and forth. Okay, buddy. Okay, pal. All right,
You
friend.
did that.
I won that, by the
Mute
way.
that shit.
I won that, by
Okay,
the way.
I had
Chief.
to work.
News!
All right, two of the co-founders of Criterion left the studio this week, and the reason is Criterion isn't going to make racing games anymore. It's kind of sad. They've been making them for, I don't know, a long
Very
time.
long time.
Basically when I was born.
Is there any hints on which way? Is there any hints or directions on where they're going to take their?
They are going to start a new studio. As of what they're doing, it's going to be a racing game, but nothing on name, date. They say sometime in 2014 they'll make some kind of announcement.
You're probably looking at a couple of years. I doubt they even started.
Oh,
They were
they'll make an announcement that there's a studio, and then they're making a racing game. That's all they really said.
Yeah.
That it's going to be a racing game, or it's
I mean, the reason they're leaving Criterion is they're not going to make.
internally EA's not letting them doesn't want them to make racing games anymore. Okay.
Yeah, they have. I forget the name. They're actually already working on a game that is not a racer. I don't remember the name of it, but they want to make racing games. So.
Yeah.
EA's probably leaving it in the hands of their Need for Speed.
Turn
So-
9.
Turn 9, just a little bit less than turn 10. I like it. I don't know. It's got to be some kind of arcadey feel type thing because depending on your platform, I feel that Gran Turismo or Forza has it locked down depending on which side you're on.
Yeah.
For the like ultra realistic racer. So if you want to dabble into something more like with what Need for Speed did or what Project Gotham used to do, you know, you might find some kind of market that's a little bit appeals more to the casuals that don't want to sit there and pick exactly what kind of tire and suspension setup you need and whatnot. But no.
If they go to a more Burnout style, like old school Burnout, I'd be happy.
I would be too.
I don't like the open world Need for Speed stuff.
I don't either.
It annoys me. I get why people find it entertaining, but I just want to race and knock people off the road. And that's all I'm really interested in doing. So I have to like drive around the city and then go right back to the beginning of the race because I was like 0.2 seconds behind the score that I need to be first. It's annoying. Bah.
If you're not first, you're last, sir.
Well, that's the thing. And usually in a racing game, like old school racing games, like pre Need for Speed Underground or whatever it was, not Underground, Need for Speed. What was one that was in the city, the Paradise City or whatever? Or maybe it was Burnout Paradise. It was Burnout Paradise.
Yeah.
Where they started doing this open world thing where you drive to the start point of the race and then you start driving and then you get to the end. You have to drive back to the beginning to race again. I got things to do, guys.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Test Drive is too, the open world, whereas like the online always.
Speaking of racing games, level 37 to Forza.
Calm down.
Something about him being better at Forza.
I forgot all about that.
Oh, too late now.
What was it?
I played Gran Turismo 6.
Nobody cares
how
about
was
Gran
it?
Turismo because
Huh?
it's not Forza.
How was it?
Gran Turismo 6 is excellent. They fixed everything that I hated about Gran Turismo 5.
Versus
So the
Forza?
cars don't say
Well,
PS2 on it?
it's not a fair assessment because
Well, graphically, no. But what about like Gameplay wise, is it?
I think Forza's better.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
But it's Gran Turismo was better until 4. 5 put them so far behind the curve.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like this one so much because they're stealing all the good ideas from Forza. And
You know what they
implementing
didn't
them in
steal?
Gran Turismo.
Top Gear.
Gran
I think that's right,
Turismo,
Jeremy
Forza's,
Clarkson. And Gran Turismo? Fuck that game.
Top
Yeah, it is.
Forza Turismo.
He's
is my
not in it.
favorite
He
game
doesn't do the
too.
voice.
Oh, well, see? I told you.
Top Gear's a partner of Gran
Listen,
Turismo, yes.
listen, okay. Mike Rowe and Jeremy Clarkson could read the fucking phone book to me and I'd be entertained.
I know,
I'm just
right?
saying.
Mike Rowe's awesome. Guy's got the coolest voice.
That lucky bastard. Let's go take it from him.
News!
More news!
More news! Microsoft is going to be looking into the Hello Games Aid Fund. I think we reported on that a few weeks ago now, because I think it was in early December. Hello Games was the guys doing... What?
Summer was like 4 days ago.
No, it was in early December when the flood happened. Yeah.
If we tip, will they strip?
Who has
How much we
that?
tipping?
Adam?
Mark on Wild!
Woo!
Only after the news is done.
Takes
This is
the
some serious
glasses
business
off,
first off.
Plays Dirty Sexy News again, just takes the glasses off. There you go. Huh?
That's oh, Tina.
Tina's like, if I donate more money, will they stay off?
What was the story? Sorry.
There was a
Well,
story.
you know, Hello Games, they flooded. They were making No Man's Sky, which everyone freaked out about in it was Spike Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
And Microsoft might actually be donating a ton of money and probably getting some kind of exclusivity, I would assume, out of it to probably get all their equipment back because it was almost all lost. I'm assuming they had all the game stuff like stored off site, so hopefully the game's not lost. But
That's not what we had heard.
We heard
Well,
they
their
lost
hardware- their
everything
hardware was
because
lost.
we
I heard it was hardware,
reported
yeah.
on this was it last week, but
Yeah.
at that point we'd only heard that they flooded. It was a total loss, and the insurance company wasn't covering it.
that's all
But
true.
usually a good team will back their shit up off site, so at least the data is safe.
Well, maybe they're not a good
That's
team.
exactly
Well,
what I was
that-
going to say.
that-
Yeah.
Or maybe they're trying to make the situation sound more dire than
That's
it is.
what
That's
we
true.
were saying last week is the dude's got it on a flash drive in his pocket at home or
Well,
They're
something.
just waiting for Microsoft to throw
Everything got lost.
$20 million at them and be like,
I mean,
okay,
oh, shit.
here,
I mean-
we've been working really hard. It's almost finished.
And then it's an excuse when the game doesn't live up to the hype at all. Be like, well, we lost the original one.
It looks really
We just
interesting.
start over.
It will suck for me if Microsoft gets exclusivity, just because I don't plan on buying an Xbox One in the near future. But
That's why you're on that side.
whatever. Okay, my side's with God.
Yeah, I don't know. This could go a lot of different ways. So interesting. This game, like, I don't know. I know everybody's going nuts over it. I don't get it. Like, not in a bad way. I was watching the trailer, and it seems interesting, but I'm just like, what the fuck?
It kind of has the procedural generation thing is the same thing you see in games like Minecraft, Starbound, Terraria. But this game looks amazing compared to those games which are very simply built and they have like a lot of obvious blocks and stuff like that. So it looks like they're kind of taking that up a notch.
Well, I mean, that's
Haha, notch Minecraft.
I get it.
That's the whole,
I get it.
that's the whole premise of Project Spark, though, also.
Well, that's the Microsoft make your own game thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it also about procedural generation, or is it more about like making a game without having to code?
I really couldn't
I
tell
think it's
you.
probably a combo.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
you don't have to code for it.
Um,
You just spawn
you're
in
running
stuff.
Windows 8, right? You're running Windows
I
8.
have
right?
Windows 8. I haven't tried anything with it.
Well, I have a Spark Beta that I can't
Oh.
run, so I'll pass it on to you.
Okay. Maybe I'll find a way to play it in my no free time.
Spark. Also,
News!
Microsoft took out a trademark for a new game. What's it called, you ask?
I do ask.
Thrown Together.
But not thrown THROW.
It's more like the Game of Thrones
Yeah.
way of spelling it.
Yeah.
Or
There's
I don't know-
nothing about it. I
I
don't
don't
know
know
anything to say.
anything about this.
There's nothing. So.
It's a play on words, so I'm assuming it has something to do with some kind of kingdom or
Co-op.
I
crown
think
or-
it's got
yeah.
something to do with a toilet.
Oh, touche. Very well could be.
Yep.
Your own toilet builder.
Now you
simulator.
connect.
It's a crapper simulator.
Pay attention.
Have you seen
When
that
you're on the
janitor game? That thing was like on the top of Steam list for some reason. This
Oh, that space janitor thing or whatever it was
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
Yeah.
They got that game Men's Room Mayhem. It's just a game about peeing. It really is. It's like
It's like the stupid simulator games that just keep coming
Well, like
out.
Surgeon Simulator. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
that's on everyone's list of like
Yeah.
surprising games. It's
Yeah.
just stupid,
no, whatever.
weird.
What?
Come
One
on.
of the things in chat was that, Mark, we want you to whisper the news.
Dude, make it sexier. Unzip the jacket.
There's no zipper. There's just buttons.
Even easier.
It really is.
Just time for a struggle.
Well, if I get-
Adam and Mark are a couple.
Who, where, what?
You're dating Adam.
That's not because of that. It's because we know Adam and he's dirty. You like that,
I'm
Tina?
filthy.
He's dirty. Get away from me, you're dirty. It's the greatest line ever.
I think there was news somewhere.
More
At some
news!
point.
Hey, we knew this was gonna be just like this. Go for it.
So YouTube. No, I can't do it. Sorry. I don't think it'll pick up very well. No, what you gonna do? You gonna do?
Mark, Brian's gonna sex it up.
I'm gonna. All right.
So now is it competent?
This is competently sexy. YouTube will be presenting 4K video streaming in 2014. The first look is at CES in just a few.
No, I can't do it. I started. I'm just like.
Andy, you got your phone?
The first look is at CES in just a few days.
It's January 7th, actually.
Also, a new video
That's like a-
codec
This
will
is.
make
I
the
put
show
this. I put this for you.
VP9,
Oh! Oh!
which should give faster loading times.
getting
And
a
by
little hot
20, you guys all right? You guys all right? All right. And by 2015, you should nearly never see the loading spinning wheel of doom.
Nice. I like it.
All right.
I don't even
So
know
we're
anything. What's going on now?
We're getting 4K streaming.
We're
Okay.
getting 4K streaming.
What
with,
like
with faster load times and
is,
less buffering.
is everything going to be capable of this, or is this PC only at this point?
What?
Resolution issue.
What is it?
Computer or internet connection cannot handle the current quality.
And it'll just downgrade.
Just say it's down
Yeah.
in the image.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it'll come back with it.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it just buffered.
Buffering.
So, you're asking if we're getting it on YouTube is supposed to get it first. I know there's going to be other hardware coming out later this year. What it is that'll support 4K, I don't really know. Because right now, Sony has the 4K media player, and it's got a bunch of quality control issues, and it's very complicated to use.
I mean, 4K TVs aren't even that common yet.
Nope.
So I mean, like, who's really going to utilize this? You'd get closer on a PC because PCs are pretty standard. What, like 2000 something? They're over 1080, right?
Newer PCs are like brand new ones are starting to surpass it. Now that they're going with like Retina displays or something similar to that. But in general, if you buy a laptop now, 1080p is like
The low end, right?
it's the good end. You can still find some that are low end. Like if you buy a Chromebook, they're still like 1366 by 768.
Okay.
But if you look at like a $500+ PC, you're gonna start seeing that 1080p.
Okay.
So now we need to get the 4K camera.
Nice.
They're
After we
disposable.
just got that.
Yeah, you know?
You can get a 4K monitor for around $1,000 if you go cheap.
And
It's not a
then,
good one.
Screw
yeah, I
that.
was just saying because TVs, I think the cheapest you can go is probably about 2,000 starting.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
there's
can go
like,
up to like
there's
50
like
grand.
one cheap one that was announced by like Polaroid or something like that. Like some, yeah,
buy
but
it.
like the big names are still up in a few grand.
Oh yeah, yeah. What is it? Sony's got about 45 grand for their top of the line right now.
And there's no 4K content available. Like
That's why you have the Sony 4K
The
media
media
player,
server,
and
yeah.
it's complicated, and most people can't use it. Average people will not be able to use that thing. I guarantee it. Mostly because I get them returned on a weekly basis.
Really?
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, very,
Sony
very
used.
frequently. There you go. Anything to say about our VP9s or HT
Snorkel.
sniffles?
Albuquerque.
VP9. So is that
Oh yeah,
is that
I mean,
Google's?
that is Google's.
Codec?
That is Google's.
Because I know they're
actually.
pushing to have their own codec.
Yeah, they have
take over.
19 companies who are on board with making VP9 their thing. It actually has half the bandwidth that H265 has.
Oh, 265. Really?
It is half the
Oh.
bandwidth.
Oh, 27589.
Because 265 was the same bandwidth as 264, but like twice the quality or
Yeah,
something like that.
better quality. But they're halving that, keeping the quality.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yes, yes.
All right, thanks guys for watching.
And that was the tech
No,
news of
tech
the
news,
week.
guys.
We'll start doing that.
Wow, we just lost 17 viewers.
Down to -3.
Yeah.
And the top story of the week, because it was the only thing relevant,
News!
was the DDoS attacks across the entire web this last week. Basically,
Sorry, guys. I apologize.
You're the hacker. There
damn
goes our
it.
stream.
All right, so it started off at Club Penguin of all places.
That little DS.
Gotta mess with those kids, man.
It's
Gotta mess with those
got
kids.
its own
Bigger than
website.
that.
Yeah, it's actually pretty big for little kids.
It is.
It's called was it Dirt Troll or something like that? Was
Doesn't
the Twitter
Disney
account that was
own
doing it?
Club Penguin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anywho, they made some like YouTuber go play play Club Penguin, and then they took it down while he was playing it. Eventually, they moved on to taking down EA.com. Something with Battlefield 4 servers I know was thrown in there. They had some problems at this exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
Then they moved to Dota 2. They took Dota 2 offline.
That's surprising because Dota's huge.
Yeah. But, to one-up it, they did League of Legends right after that. League of Legends was offline. And then, the most disgraceful thing that they have ever done in the history of anything. World of Tanks was taken off.
Woohoo!
Sons of bitches.
Sorry, guys, it's on me.
Brian's breaking everything.
Take that!
They're gonna send the Russian mob after you. Son of
It
a
wasn't
bitch.
really me. I'm making the joke.
Adam.
And when you take away from my livelihood,
Mark gets upset.
Is it really your livelihood?
no, it's really not. I only play a few times
It's
a week.
almost like your loss of livelihood because livelihood implies it's what you make your money on.
It's very interesting what's going
He
on.
really wants to be on the show.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I got for news, guys. But this is the first time I can do it for the new year. Damn Letterman!
Oh, hold on.
Felt so good. It's been too long.
Gross.
Break it.
Should I do the polish everything? That was pretty funny. That was really good. I like that.
Yes, yeah.
Letterman.
You should play a little bit, too. Should have your own little keyboard. Yeah. Get you one of those cheap ones that just plays really bad, like the same note every time.
They're really not abused.
Damn it, I've been waiting for Letterman?
Letterman. It's a TV show that's on at like 10:30.
Yeah.
is it?
You're
Jay
probably asleep. Whoa! Fuck you, Jay Leno. Massive chin just destroyed my Vita.
What's a pretty good Vita there? I like that Vita.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Well then, I guess it's time for...
Alright. Oh god. Is it time for,
I had to go higher. You took the high road. Freaked out the dog.
It's just like, what the fuck is that?
How does that come out?
He instantly did that weird dog head turn, like, ooh!
Did you enjoy that?
Oh yeah.
My buddy
He jumps over
Red
the fence,
Rocket.
starts helping Brian. He falls on the floor. You just see the aces back and Brian's off. All right.
Don't worry.
All right. So we don't have any Gmail this week.
Okay.
No Gmail, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna call some listeners.
We are.
We are.
We'll fill some time because they're on a 30-second delay. Who wants to go first?
Well, they don't get to pick. I'm just gonna poke a button. It's gonna start calling them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna slowly
You're
take
gonna
my
start
time
poking? Yeah.
to get over to
Oh,
the.
and when you do get called, you have to turn your computer down because you're on a 30-second delay, and then it's going to come through the speakers and fuck everything up.
Don't do that.
Get a really bad echo.
It's pronounced each.
So again, if you would like to talk with us, jump on Skype. Our Skype name is Forward Compatible, all lowercase, one word. You can send us a Skype request now, and we're going to be talking with some people here. So
Yeah, we'll give everyone a chance. You guys can hang out as long as you'd like. If the show goes long, it goes long today. We want to give this for you guys, so you guys can do anything you want. It's your time.
So
So,
first one up on the list here.
What are you doing?
You're going to hear the Skype noise. There's nothing I can really do
No,
about
it's
it.
awful.
Yeah, I can't
think-
take that bleep.
I think everybody will be okay with
Bleep,
that.
bloops everywhere.
Oh?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Jason.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Is it?
Yes, except for this weather.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Adam was actually going to join us this evening as one of our special surprise guests. Unfortunately, he lives about 45 minutes north of us.
Which is even worse, probably.
Yeah, and there's absolutely no way that he, with his lack of driving, could make it in.
There's a lot of snow outside, folks. We're in Chicago. It's
blowing.
bad.
Tony had to get his Bigfoot out and pick us up.
I had to go pick everybody up like a school bus driver.
Everybody in.
Take it back, fucking bus.
Sit down and shut up.
So what's going on, Adam? You're gonna set the tone, sir. You're the first caller of episode 100.
Why did I?
Oh, that doesn't put a lot of pressure on me at all.
So what would you like to talk about, good sir? It's your time.
My time. Why don't any of you guys play more MMOs other than World of Tanks?
Because they killed mine.
I honestly used to play a ton of World of Warcraft in high school, and I just couldn't keep doing it, I guess. And I haven't found one to keep me going that much other than World of Tanks.
For me, I think I think the problem is MMOs just take too much time, and I like to try to dabble in a little bit of everything. Like I like to experience a high quantity of games as opposed to like mastering one game and just sitting there and chipping away. I don't know. I just play something and move on and play that and then move on again. And I don't know. I don't really sit with anything too long.
I know my personality, and if I really got into an MMO, I would disappear into the MMO. I'd be one of those motherfuckers that doesn't leave the
Ace
house.
is quite thirsty.
Yeah, I can't do it. It's cool. I like the idea of the MMO. When World of Warcraft came out, I did consider playing it. I considered EverQuest. I was considering Elder Scrolls Online, but at the end of the day, there are other things I want to do, and if I got into an MMO, my life would disappear.
I know Sony's got like 3 or 4 free-to-plays on the way on the PS4 through Sony Online Entertainment. I might give one a go on the consoles, but I doubt I'd get into it. I don't know.
Blindside.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Adam.
Sure, Jason. Ask away.
He's so polite.
How many MMOs would you say that you've tried over the years?
That I have tried. Well, looking at my desktop at the moment, I have even installed, which I'm still playing, Path of Exile, Phantasy Star 2, which I shouldn't technically be on legally in United States. Champions I've tried.
His line goes dead.
We got you.
I have tried a lot of MMOs since World of Warcraft.
Yeah, me too.
Adam, hold on 1 second. Quickly, can the other people chime in? Can you guys hear Adam well through?
They've been saying surprisingly good quality.
Oh, is it? Okay, good. I was just curious about that. Okay, sorry, Adam.
Because I'm badass.
Continue.
White guy high five.
I've tried a lot of MMOs. The first one that I remember playing was actually with Angry Andy, which was the EverQuest EverQuest Adventures of Norath. I believe the PS2.
He's just shaking his
EverQuest
head in
game.
disgust with your enunciation on that one.
So again,
Pronunciation.
not what you're playing now. Like you said, you have installed in your desktop. Give me a ballpark figure over the course of your quote unquote gaming career. How many MMOs have you played?
Why's it gotta be in quotes?
Over 20.
Over 20.
Okay.
Over 20.
How many of those 20 have you played for longer than a day?
Over 15.
Andy's holding up his finger saying 2.
No, I wouldn't say over 15.
Are you eating?
I'm eating lemon heads. I had gotten a bag to watch you guys, and you interrupted my lemon head eating.
My lemon head time.
It's my special time with my lemon heads.
Yes.
I like to lay them out in a line.
Now, I do have another question for you guys.
By all means, it's your time, sir.
Okay, would you guys ever be interested or be willing to do a live D&D or some sort of role-playing game for one of your podcasts?
I would totally be down to do that.
Yeah, I would. You obviously already know I would do it. The only problem is I would probably suck as a DM. Have you played before?
Here's my history of D&D.
He's going to narrate us a short story here.
I would probably make a good dungeon master because I like to make up stories.
Uh-huh.
I had a babysitter when I was really young who played Dungeons and Dragons with me, and it was the coolest thing. And I could never find anyone else to play with me, like all through like junior high and high school. So I always wanted to play D&D and never could. So yes, I think it would be cool. I don't have a lot of time to give, but if you, like a monthly game for the show or something, I could probably do that.
I've never played D&D, but I'd be more than willing to try.
There's a great episode of Community where they play D&D, and it is awesome.
I can't guarantee I'll like it after the first episode, but I'll try.
Go ahead.
Tina says we need to dress up.
We need to dress up? Yes.
That would be LARPing, but yes, that would be fun.
Tina, are you going to come and play dress up in D&D with us?
Tina!
You know what? I could make quite the predicament for her. I could be like, I'm not going to show unless Tina shows.
He just happens to be a barbarian, and all he's got on is a loincloth.
All I had in my closet.
I found this stick outside, and I got this.
We could try it out.
Are you gonna come out for that then, Adam?
I would definitely come out for that, and it doesn't necessarily have to be Dungeons & Dragons. It could be Pathfinder or Numenera or even Shadowrun. If you want a very simple game, Pathfinder would probably be the easiest to understand.
Yeah. Any
You just need to find a DM.
Any direction you want to go is the first time for me, so we'll
too.
try it out.
I vote for Champions.
I don't know that system.
It's based off the rudimentary D20. Anyways, really quick, I'm trying to see who said it, because somebody said it. Andrew Dillon, our forward-compatible bullshit checker, called Tony out. Tony said he doesn't play MMOs, but Tony plays MAG.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, no.
Ace is not happy.
That's
not,
okay.
That's not really an MMO.
And now he's peeing. Sweet.
He's been locked up, poor guy.
Ace is not happy.
He's like, I want to be on the show.
Yeah.
That's an online-only shooter. I don't know if that's whatever.
That's
okay,
it is.
if it's an MMO, fine. I play
Planet
that.
Side counts as it, so yours has to.
But is MAG
They're the
like-
same idea.
It's Call of Duty's multiplayer aspect on a disc.
It's not a persistent world though, right? Is it MAG? Or
What
is
do you
it
mean by persistent?
Is it always online? Like, you jump in, it's not
it's
round
always
based.
online.
right? No, it's always online. But is it a
MMO.
persistent world? So like, is it like a one side versus the other type of thing? Or
One
Yeah,
One.
there's three factions that sometimes all square off against one another, and sometimes it's
But
one team
is it like a
versus
persistent thing where like if you leave one day and you come back, is it like
Is the world evolving?
Is the world evolving or changing?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, so it's kind of an MMO.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Planet Side.
Okay, I do. All right, good call. That's
Yeah.
that's why we have
So you
Andrew,
the big bucks.
That's why we have Andrew Dillon on the payroll. That's a good point. So, Adam,
Yes.
what else, good sir?
Do you guys ever plan on having a booth at any of the conventions that come to the Chicagoland area?
I would love to. I don't know if I don't think we're big enough, man. In all
Ross
honesty.
has his way, the only booth we'll have is at the local flea market.
No, we might be able to pull a crowd if it was national, but like Chicagoland, we got so many people that are like not in Chicago that watch us. We have plenty here, but I don't know.
It'd be cool to have a booth, but I don't know what would be showing or
It'd
like
be like a little booth or something. It couldn't be like a big.
We would probably have to partner
right
in,
next to the bathrooms.
Yeah, we could
because
We have to partner in with
Couldn't
all
the
other-
wars do something?
yeah,
now? Maybe
that
the wars do something.
Oh, it's not yet.
Sorry.
We got surprise
Geek
announcements.
Bar, which we supported. It's a local bar that's opening in Lincoln Park. Nerd orientated. They had a little booth at Wizard World this past year. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we could. I don't know how much they cost, but that's definitely something that we could look into.
I'd love to be big enough where we could do like a panel.
Are you gonna come
I think that'd be-
Are you gonna come cosplay for us at?
Yes,
at
I
Wizard
will
World?
come cosplay. I will be at your booth. If I will have to spin a sign, I will spin a sign or pole dance.
Or pole dance. Let me just throw that in
The
there.
first pole dance, just so you guys know.
I forgot the sign, but I brought a pole.
And this stick.
Yes.
All right. Well, Adam, thanks for calling in. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next caller now. Continue listening, and thanks for coming out.
No problem.
Bye.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Who's next? Boom, boom, boom.
This one.
Apparently need to sell Moss plushies.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you go.
We will we will make Moss plushies. Okay. You can either have mushies.
Mushies?
No, moshies. Because it's
Yeah,
mosh.
moshies. You're right.
Okay. There'll
No one
be
will
two.
get
There'll be
that
two
joke.
variants. Okay. There'll be the shaved head
It's
one,
okay.
and then the little fro one. The fro one will be a Comic-Con exclusive. All right. So we're gonna try to get our next caller here. Here we go. Good old Skype.
Good old Skype.
See if he answers here.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, come on.
Hello?
Andrew Dillon!
What's up, guys?
How's it
How's it
going?
going?
Oh, it's going well. Your thing just froze on Ustream.
Oh, shit.
All right, that was good. That
Is
was
it-
good. Never mind.
We're good? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good here. Okay.
How's it going, sir?
Oh, it's going quite well. What's up with you guys?
Just live streaming.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and
The
things.
usual Sunday.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Mark?
It's good.
Way earlier than we're used to.
I didn't get
Hours
coffee
before
either.
it. Huh?
I didn't even get coffee.
I still haven't slept yet. Again.
Yeah, we got hit with like another foot of snow here, so everything was really slow moving today. Took forever to do everything.
Oh, I got pounded with snow yesterday. So much snow. I had to shovel it's awful.
I have to shovel when I get home. This is gonna suck.
I live in an apartment building. I gotta do shit. Woohoo!
So what's going on, sir? What would you like to talk about?
I got a whole bunch of bullshit facts. If you guys like to find out.
Yes.
Love 'em.
Good work.
I'm glad that you didn't actually email them to me. I was hoping that you were gonna save them for this. So awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fire when ready.
All right. So first thing I want to do is I have your 2013 predictions from last year.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. So who do you want me to start off with? Like we have Mark, Jason, and Tony.
Start with who do you have?
I have Mark, Jason, and Tony.
Start with Mark. Go ahead.
Alright. He has 5 of them and then a wild one. So first one. Valve announces any third part.
That didn't
Yeah.
happen.
No Left 4 Dead 3. No Half-Life 3. No
Maybe
nothing.
next
No
year.
Portal 3.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 3.
Nothing. Nice. What we got next?
Mark, again, he has Wii U is 3rd place all year long behind PS3 and Xbox.
I think that one was right.
Yeah.
Moss might dispute that, but I think that one's right.
Yeah, it has to be.
We talking about North America?
It has to be.
Yeah, North America. He said North America.
All right, he specified. All right, one guy high five.
Hey!
Woo!
The only real good month it had this year was December.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't think
the
it-
numbers didn't come out for PS3 and Xbox yet. Or yeah. So we won't know for a couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
Probably.
Those bundles were really cheap.
All right, next we got the Steam box flops.
They didn't even come out.
It's not even out.
Not even good. I expected it to be out, but
Now
no.
wait a minute. Hold on. Because there was 2 Steam Box announcements. There was that one that came out and said that we're the Steam Box, and then the Valve's like, no, not really. What was that thing?
Oh, that was the.
I don't remember this point.
Oh, who was that? I want to call it the Frag Box for some reason. That's not what
It
is.
looked like that
But it
though.
looked like that. It was that.
That came to market.
Did it?
I believe so. I could be
But
wrong.
that's not the official Steam Box. It's just following the same kind
Yeah,
of.
but they were the first ones to come out and we're like, we're the Steam Box. And then
It is in
Valve's like,
testing
whoa,
now.
whoa, wait a minute. No, you're not.
It's a wacky controller still.
Valve is sending them out, so they are in production at least on the testing level.
Just was off by my dates.
Yeah.
I award no points.
I wouldn't either.
They are going crazy on the chat talking about the what do we call moshis?
The Mashis.
The moshis. We could have them in different colored tunics, just like the little links. All right, what you got for the next one, sir?
PS4 announcement at PlayStation Destination between 400 and 500 models, and it will be out sometime 2013.
Half.
Yeah. Well, was
It
that
was.
his
It was.
destination?
Wait, it was in between 400.
Mhm.
The only thing you got wrong is where they announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget when destination was. It was before though. It was like 2 or 3 months before. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we give you a halfer for that.
Okay.
All right.
So Mark's sitting at 1.5.
One and a half.
1.5.
Next one. Xbox announced the E3 with the 400 to 500 price model, October release.
Ah,
That's a point, isn't it?
no.
What was the last part?
Because he said they announced it at E3.
They
didn't announce it at E3.
Price point was on, but not the.
They didn't announce the price.
So what do we do? Another half point?
Half point. He's up to 2.
2 points.
Well, but he also said that it was
Blu-ray.
October release. It
Oh.
came out in November.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah, we got to knock that down to half a point.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a
we're
half
gonna keep it
point.
with a half point. So
Okay. So Mark, it was that was it, right? We did 5.
I think we did
No.
a wild one too.
Here's a wild one.
Oh, okay.
okay.
And this wild one is THQ gets bought out by one company entirely.
Nope.
No.
Not at all. Not in the least bit. That was a hopeful one for me.
We got liquefied. All right, go ahead and shoot mine next.
The first one. Microsoft announces new Xbox before E3 and releases before holidays.
You got it.
I did.
Yeah, that's a
I
point.
did. I mean, yeah.
I like it.
Woohoo! Take that, Mark. All right, what we got next?
By the end of the year, the Steam box will outsell Wii U.
No points.
Wait. Do we know if that one's on the market yet?
They sent out like 500 beta units.
Yeah.
The Wii U sold 500.
Well, didn't somebody sell one of those on eBay yet? Like for
No.
like 10 grand?
I don't
Doesn't that
think
count?
so.
No, because Steam would, or Valve would just like knock it off.
Damn.
Killed
All
it.
right. So I'm still got one.
Next, the decline of Call of Duty, drastic drop off.
What did they?
Okay. I think it's still the second highest selling game this year behind Grand Theft Auto,
But it did not reach the numbers that it did in previous years.
but they've been declining for a couple of years. I think that's like a gray area. It's like a halfer.
I'll take a half.
What do you
Half,
think,
half,
Mark?
half, whole, half.
Getting greedy now.
I like half and half.
All right.
It's still sold.
Half and
it's
half
still
makes
sold.
sense.
Yeah,
a
it's still
buttload.
sold well. Yeah.
Every week, it's the top selling.
So
game,
we'll give me a half point for
half
that.
point.
So I'm up to
Half
one and a
point.
half.
One and a half.
One and a half.
Next one. Telltale announces new IP, and it goes in a new direction from Walking Dead.
Son of a bitch. He's got 2.5 points.
Yeah! Yeah! I mean, granted, we don't know if it went in a different... Like,
That's the one thing, like different direction, like point and click, or
now, should I get 2 points because they announced 2 new IPs?
no.
No.
I'm just,
Nah.
Didn't they technically announce 3 new IPs?
Nah.
Did
Yeah, Game of Thrones got
Game of
announced.
Thrones, Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Borderlands
and,
and Wolf Among Us.
uh-huh.
It's 3 points. I mean, by my
By 3 points.
I'm
So.
saying,
It's 1 point.
1
Very
point.
good.
You got 8 out of 5 somehow.
Masa says he doesn't think COD declined.
Shut up, Moss!
That's the thing. The numbers.
You could have been here to argue with me.
I don't think it was a great drop off though.
Hey,
It wasn't. No, I was expecting a big drop off this year. It wasn't like it was.
Did we give him a half for that one, or did we give him?
We gave him a
full?
half.
give me-
Okay,
yeah.
I'd still give you a half on it.
Hey, you know what? I think GTA did take a little bit of the COD store.
Definitely.
You know, so. All right, next one, sir.
Nintendo announces remake of Majora's Mask on 3DS.
Ooh, you're so close because that is so happening in the next month. Or
I
two.
know.
That is so happening, but no
I mean,
points.
for all we know, there could be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and they could announce it.
But these
so.
are 2013
I know,
predictions.
I know. So I'm up to 2.5 still. I'm equal.
All right.
Okay.
This is your wild guess.
Wild one.
Apple breaks into gaming market.
Well, wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. Brian?
They did announce actual support for controllers on iOS, but the controllers have been garbage.
Regardless,
No.
I think that's
I don't think they broke
This
in.
is exactly what
No.
they've had last year. There's no different. You can buy crappy games. What your context was that there'd be an Apple gaming device, and there is not.
It's right here. There's 2 of them. That's all I'm saying.
What do you think, Mark?
Nope.
No,
What do you guys think out there? We'll bring this to the people. We
So
can
we're going to
actually
wait
use
30 seconds?
I can fill some air.
Apple themselves have not released a controller They just made specific support for controllers, whereas before it was all third-party support for controllers. And now there's official first-party support.
I mean,
but it doesn't. They don't make their own, and the two that have come out have been crap.
I'm an ass. I got to try to fight for you know. There's supposedly a third one coming out that actually looks kind of cool.
Is there?
Yeah, I'll
They
have
got
to
a couple of
sit
Best
there.
Buy. They hold the iPhones. It's an Xbox controller that just snaps on.
Well, that's the Moga thing.
This
I don't know
one,
what to
this
call
one
it.
It's
is
like $100, and it's
this
not
one
very
is
good forever.
is like a little case that goes around it that slides, and it looks kind of
It's
cool.
not a new console by Apple. Doesn't count.
All right,
good.
all right. Who was that from?
Lysios.
Kick him out. All right, so now we got Tony's, right?
Oh
Yep.
boy, these are gonna be.
All right, here we go.
Everything's price cuts.
It's true. Alright, first one. The Wii U Season E3 price cut. The white one becomes $250. The black one's $300.
There is no more white one though. I was almost right.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, did they cut the price of the? No, they didn't cut the price of the white one before they stopped selling it, did they?
No.
They still did it at the same price. Yeah.
Half.
Nope. Nope. That's
Because it wasn't the right time. You had
That's
to
a
sell
big
the one that
old-
was farther down the line.
big old baby red potato.
Baby red potato.
Baby red potato.
I think I owe you one of those still.
Next.
Insomniac's game Fuse Bombs goes back to exclusively Sony and no longer multi-platform.
I give you a. maybe
It
a
bombed.
half.
We don't
It
know what they're
bombed.
doing yet.
Yeah, it did bomb bad though.
We'll give him a half point.
Okay.
Half point. Half
Yeah,
point.
take that.
Half point.
Make it half.
I'll allow
Half.
it.
Whole. Half. All right.
I
Next.
keep thinking of like an auction when you're doing that.
What you got next for us?
The Vita finally receives an E3 or PlayStation destination price cut to $200, followed with the price drops on all Vita memory cards, and will come out with slight redesign.
Yes!
There's no slight redesign.
All three of them. Yes, there is.
There was.
There is.
There's a
Okay.
redesign.
It
Not
has
good.
internal memory now. I got all three parts of that shit.
Okay, so that's still
6
one.
points awarded.
No, it's still six. It's three things. That would only be one each.
6 points awarded.
All right, so Tony's up to 1.5.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, 1.5.
Why do I have such?
Why didn't you put it as
I
your
have,
three
I have
things?
way too precise of predictions. That thing came so true. Okay, what's next?
Microsoft holds a press conference before E3 to announce new Xbox, vague on details but announce the vital details, small gameplay snippets, and then go nuts on E3, October release date.
Damn it for the October release date. Why did I include that? Everything was going so well.
Hell, a point.
Everything was going so
Half a
well.
A point. He's at 2.
Why did we do
I
it?
do that?
2.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
I nailed like 99% of that one.
I was gonna cry.
Oh shit.
Sony announces PS4 at PlayStation destination, does not call it PS4, called the PlayStation, a single SKU released with 500 gigabyte hard drive and no backward compatibility, not blocked use games.
That's a half.
That's a half.
That's a half.
That's a
You
half.
got half of it.
All right.
That's a half.
What am I up to?
2.5.
2.5.
So I tied you?
Yep.
Is it down to
No,
the wild
no.
one?
He's got his wild one, right?
Shit.
Yep, he has his wild one.
All right, go for it.
Zelda has a huge presence at E3. Majora's Mask gets announced on 3DS. New Zelda announced for 3DS exclusive with 2014 release, and teased the Wii U Zelda with 2015 release.
No.
If you
No
didn't
dates
say,
were
if you
announced.
didn't say the new 3DS, like a new Zelda title in 2014, I would have given it to you. No good. No good.
I'm also saying no.
Nope. 2.5. He tied. Mark, you suck.
You must by half a point, sir.
All right. You got a couple more BS facts for us.
Oh, I have a whole Excel page about this.
All right. Well, why don't you pick off? Let's say your favorite 3 by going over it right now, and then you can always send me the rest and do it weekly, like you were talking about.
God, there's so many.
Yeah. Kind of figured.
We are full of shit.
I could do a couple of more predictions if you want.
Let's go. Let's go with more predictions.
Tony, he says Halo 4 will be the best looking game on 360.
Eh? Oh, come on. What looks better than Halo 4?
I'll give it to you. I think that probably would have
Andy,
been the...
yes?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're right because I think that's all everyone talked about when it came out too.
Yeah. It was up there, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Suck it.
Watch out, Adam's here.
He's not coming over.
What else we got,
Be here
sir?
quick.
Another one we have. Mark says EA goes completely digital before 2014.
That was a really bad prediction. I didn't even do that one.
Mark's like, who said that?
Must have been drunk. Must have been at a party that night before.
By the way, Lycia says Fuse was kind of fun.
I haven't played it. It might be good. I said it was gonna bomb like money wise and
Yeah,
sales
it
wise,
did.
and it did.
We also have Tony says Xbox 360 games are still made in 2014. The Halo 10th anniversary will be like Twilight Princess on both consoles.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
Half of that's true. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's a half. That's a half. Okay.
Tony also says he would rather play Ratchet and Clank HD Collection than all the releases in 2013.
Really?
All right, that might have been a little premature. It's definitely one of the best games that I played all year, but no, that was crazy talk.
I don't know. Ratchet and Clank versus Last of Us.
That was crazy talk.
They're equal in my eyes.
It's always about surviving.
Hold on. Do you have a date when that was said?
It was probably
It was
recent.
episode 22, so around June.
That's
Halfway
halfway
through
through
the
the year.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
Okay.
Jason, you say you will get the Wii U whenever the Mario comes out.
Wait, what?
Jason will get Wii U when Mario comes out.
There's been 2 Marios.
And no Wii U.
Liar. Oh, Tony didn't get the Ouya yet. Oh,
I don't want to play as fucking cats.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, we weren't doing that. We weren't doing that anymore.
That thing died.
What was it? What did he say?
Huh?
There was a line to go with it. What was
I
it?
forget. It was Andrew.
Andrew, what was that? What was that thing that?
Can't see. I mean,
No, where Mark was doing that dainty hand flip.
Oh, he should just get a Titan.
Yeah.
Just get a Titan. Just spend $1,000. It's fine.
Just get a Titan.
I'm so glad you remember these things. Apparently we don't.
all right. Give us one more good one.
Let's see. I have a funny one by Mark. He says THQ will be fine.
Couldn't be further from the truth.
There's no big deal.
No big deal. All a joke.
THQ will be fine.
It's fine. They just got tightened.
It's just a flesh wound, guys. Don't worry about it.
Awesome, sir. Well, we appreciate you being our BS checker, and we look forward to you sending us more stuff just to keep us in line here.
Oh, no problem.
I forgot to mention this at the top of the show. This is for everybody. I'm not doing it on the air, but I got presents for everybody who's calling in. So
Nice.
I'll be in contact with you guys. I'll send you guys.
He
some
won't
stuff.
be like me and not send
No,
stuff.
mine's gonna be digital codes and stuff. So like it'll just be quick. It's a quick email or a quick Facebook
I
message.
still have to
away.
go to the post office.
Yeah, I'm not going to the post office to mail shit out.
No,
not happening.
No, that is a horrible experience.
If EA would have gone digital, this would have been far easier.
All right, sir. Thanks for tuning in. All right.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. All right, we're gonna keep this gravy train rolling, huh?
Andy has something to add?
What's up?
Lysias was asking, what is Super Mario Cats?
It's Super Mario 3D World. I call it Cats because Jason started that.
Yeah,
And
because
there are cat suits.
they're cat suits.
It's the new Wii U
Alright.
Mario.
We got next here.
What just happened?
Lysias just asked, Tony, what present do you have for Adam?
Oh,
A picture.
It's a digital picture.
just me holding the stick.
He took his hat off for you. Come on now, don't leave us hanging.
We should do this again. What's the name? This is awesome. Let's do it for 150.
Are you not gonna say hello?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
What's up, Gabe?
Game Boostos!
How you guys doing?
Doing
Awesome.
well. How are you, good sir?
I'm fine. Just enjoying some Clive right now.
Oh, how are you liking it? Because I've been talking that game up and nobody listens.
It's okay, but the
Say.
control. It's just like when he jumps, he feels a little heavy. Want to go a little bit higher and just float a little bit, but
A little too floaty for you?
yeah, a little bit. So that's the only problem. But other than that, it's a fun game. It's the best $2 I spent.
Yeah, I had Moss play it at the end of last week.
Yeah.
He beat the whole game in a sitting.
What is that?
Gunman Clive. It's this
Yeah,
little
I-
eShop game.
Okay.
It's fun.
Maybe you should have gotten rid of your 3DS, Mark.
Maybe I should.
Oh, burn! Your face!
I can only play through Fire Emblem so many times.
He can only save Princess Link so many times.
I can only do it. King Zelda was furious with me.
King Zelda. Can we get those shirts made? King Zelda.
Made a left in Mordor. Got lost.
That'll be on the back.
Ended up in Narnia and said the hell with it.
Lost my wardrobe.
Man. So what's going on, Gabe? What would you like to talk about today?
What's the craziest thing you've done for the show?
Probably this.
Yeah.
This I actually honestly think it is. I'll go into a little more depth. This took a lot more planning than it probably should have, and poor Jason had to set all this up for us because he's our tech guy, and I don't know how to do any of this crap. So thank God,
I do.
Thank God for
I Google and YouTube. The fuck am I doing?
I don't get it.
Ask him
Plug the
you guys got
USB
here.
into what?
I'm sitting here like, the fuck is this?
And me and Jason were first. We have this little group thing that we were talking on that we kind of communicate with throughout the week, and then when they were probably in bed, me and Jason both work nights, so me and him were texting all night, worrying about this and planning and trying to set everything up. This was definitely the most work.
Talking crap about Moss for not being here.
Yeah,
Good job,
Moss. Oh, it's snowing out.
Moss. Snows all this.
So this was definitely the one that took the most work, I think. That and probably episode 1 for me personally, because nobody knew what the hell was going on yet, and we
didn't have a name.
We didn't know what we were doing, and I literally, spoilers on a 100-week-old episode now. I wrote that entire episode because we didn't know what was going on. I don't even know if Mark remembers this. I just handed everybody scripts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I'm like, here, you do news. Here, you do email. And we kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
And I literally wrote the whole show from front to back.
Well, actually, when I came
and that took a long time.
When I came in, I was supposed to do news and rumors, and he was supposed to do emails. And I'm like, I don't want to do this shit.
So you
I was happy to flip flop.
Yeah, pawned it off on Mark.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't
Okay.
want to do this garbage.
So I had to be sexy news.
Stupid.
It had to been, I don't know, what would you call your news?
Stupid news.
Stupid
news for jerks.
Stupid EA this week.
How about you guys?
Craziest thing.
Well, you see, there was the point when I came in and replaced one of the former hosts, and we literally had to start from scratch. Didn't know how to do any of this.
You can tell the story.
Well, I'm
At this point, go ahead, man.
I mean, I have Super Mario duct tape.
Yeah.
And I made pop filters
Yep.
out of toilet paper and duct tape. And then one of them was made out of pantyhose and a coat hanger. And I still have them.
Yeah,
and there's actually pictures up on FWDcompatible.com showcasing a couple of these. You call them ghetto?
Yeah, they were bad.
Yeah.
They were
we
jank.
had no choice.
Yeah.
We were left in a really bad predicament, 6 hours before we had to record.
Yeah.
And for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm sure you guys remember. They
Rock
were
band mics.
They were the crappiest audio we had, the worst shows we had. There was a 3-week stretch where we were in a lot of trouble because we got kind of ditched, and none of us had any idea what the hell we were doing, and we had to kind of make it up on the fly.
Here's
Those are
one
fun
of the mics we're
episodes.
using.
Is that one of the rock band mics that we
Yep.
used? We used these for 2 weeks, then we upgraded and got our shit together.
That's it. Minus the pop filter. I
Mine,
took it off.
mine still has Super Mario duct tape on it. It's somewhere at my house.
You'll never take it off because you
No,
love that.
no, that thing's awesome, man. It's like our wall of shame or whatever, but it's history.
Yeah. What about you, Brian?
I don't
Craziest thing
know.
you've done for the
Craziest
show?
idea is probably getting some of the hardware in here.
Yeah, most definitely.
But
We
beyond that-
most definitely wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for you coming in and helping us with the hardware and setting up and And that first interview that we did with Missing Worlds Media and everything like that, that was...
Yeah, Brian sets up a lot of stuff for us, and he helps us out a lot on the tech end.
Yeah, if
It's
I
a
can't...
little known fact.
I would say he's probably like I'd give him producer credits. He's a producer. Yeah,
He's like, oh shucks.
Oh shucks, guys, shit.
You know,
Jimmy
the one week in the past year, because it's been literally a year since I missed an episode, with exception of the one, you know, he stepped up and filled in for you guys, and even came and picked up the equipment so that you guys can do the show. And that episode is Brian and the Tony and the B team. Tony and the B team.
Yes.
Tony and the B team.
I'm great at titles.
But actually, and Brian had never messed around with iMovie, and I stopped
Very
by,
little, yeah.
and he actually showed me a couple tricks, which I incorporate into the show now, with like being able to put the titles over the live video and everything like that, and how to mess with Tony's voice.
Yeah, we're seriously still learning every day.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's going on.
Oh.
Ender Dylan, craziest thing you're going to do is the drum cast you promised.
Yeah,
Brett B is supposed to be our guest for that one.
Yeah.
From like a year ago.
We gotta cap it in for that. I still want to do that. We gotta cap it in for that one. And that's gonna take a lot of
game.
Yeah.
Primcasting.
If we can plan it off in advance, I can designate a drive for that.
Yeah. I don't gotta go anywhere. I just gotta try not to knock anything over.
You know me, I'm always down for alcohol, so it does. You don't have to really pull my weight.
I do have
can't
a
fit
count
three
food time.
people in my car because it's
I don't.
not, but
I'm really curious how that show's gonna. I want to do that show just to see the aftermath, just to go back and watch it and be like, wow.
the final episode before we come back.
Tyler says that somebody throws up on camera. This guy.
Yeah, I'll take the over on that one.
I'd have to say for me was the weeks after we had left, Joe being our producer was when I had to do all the editing and stuff like that. I don't know how long it was for, but that thing was...
Well, we went from Joe to Harlem.
Yeah.
All right, and then when
I
I was
had internet there, correct?
I had internet at Harlem, and then it was the transition from Harlem to here.
Before we got the internet.
That we did it by you for like 3 months.
Okay.
And that's when we had the lost episode and the echo problem, and that's when we got this little beauty right here.
Though, like, I was actually gonna bring up all those issues right there of like.
That was a really bad time.
Going through like 2 or 3 like months worth of like every other week there was some
weird echo or problem,
and I was like, this is never gonna get solved.
Yeah, one time I fucking.
This is the lost episode.
we think it was me. I'm pretty sure it was me. Like, it was still because we had this little Mac Mini back then. Now we got a full size regular computer, but we were going off a little Mac Mini back then. And then like, I accidentally like touched the USB port, and it tugged the Mac Mini ever so slightly while it was processing or whatever.
Yeah,
it lost the whole fucking episode.
Yep.
We were about to cry. It was like a 2-hour episode. We're like, are you kidding?
We came back the next night and did it and had like zero enthusiasm
Yeah,
to do the
Because
show.
we were doing the news again, the same news. Everybody's like, oh, yeah. Like, it was hard to do it twice.
I've never heard that before. Jason, what do you think?
Yeah, so I mean, we've had a rough. I think that's one reason that we haven't really transitioned away from this.
It works, and it's given us no problems.
I've played around with trying to get multiple mics to work, and I just they don't like each other, and different frequencies, and 2.576 hertz, and MKV, Polygon.
Yeah, this
729er.
This is the
Someone
last few
tells me
months.
just making shit up.
No, I think I've heard some of those.
That's what I do. Nothing I say is real.
The last half
The Matrix.
the last half a year or so has been the best we've sounded.
We've
and the best we've looked.
Actually, we've had.
Yeah, I've gotten prettier.
We've had this. We've had this for over a year now.
Yeah,
Really?
I've been in this apartment up here.
Fucking A.
December
It's been a
23rd
while.
is
We've,
when I moved
we've
up
really
here.
cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Those like 3 months were really bad and scary.
And I mean, even when we encounter a problem now, for instance, there's 1 or 2 episodes where for whatever reason this mic wasn't picking up, that one picked up, so it didn't sound as good audio wise, but it was still
a retrievable episode as opposed to a total loss.
Here's a nice mute. We'll capture it.
as
Jason
we
captions
lose
it.
everything right now.
Yeah. So what else is going on, sir?
I don't know. Hey, so like, what do you think will be the future of Nintendo? Like, I mean, they're kind of going downhill with the Wii U right now. So what do you think's gonna happen?
Did you listen to part 2 last week?
I did.
Okay.
Well, that was the 3DS. Maybe.
Yeah, but it kind of snowballed into that's you know what if I can. I really want to say, because like I want to make a whole thing about that, because that's one of the most requested things for us to talk about.
Wow.
Is about the future of Nintendo. If you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys do. Tony does a little sideshow with Moss called Getting to Know Moss, and this past week episode that went up, like 4 or 5 comments in there are just like do a whole show about the future of Nintendo and let's go down that road. So I personally don't want to comment on it. I want to save that for a whole thing.
I could do a quick one just to answer the question today, and a queef one.
That's gross.
And then that might not be a bad idea for either.
The wet one.
We could do like a part 2, like a Tony's Topic of the Week for that or something one week.
Yeah. That would be it. Like I'm talking like 2 hours of nothing but like let's
get it all out. Get it all out. I'll do a quick one.
Yeah. Have we done the Sega one yet?
No. We were gonna do that a few weeks ago, and then I felt bad. It was the week that
it was just him and I. We were gonna do Nintendo versus Sega, and it would have been his best chance.
I said that because because I have to go against everybody the day that we do Sega versus Nintendo because I like the Genesis.
What does that tell you about Sega?
Huh?
What does that tell you about Sega and which one's better?
It's the same thing.
I'm right, dude. I'm still right with the cereal in the milk.
No, you are not.
Yes,
right
I am.
the cereal in the milk. I even said that you're wrong about the cereal in the milk.
I had cereal this morning, and I did not do it your way.
I don't care what you
did. The normal way,
dude. You're still wrong.
There's the normal way, and then there's the Tony way.
But with Nintendo, real brief, because we're gonna hold this off for a big episode.
Moss says the Drunk Podcast has to be live.
Probably.
Oh God,
I could do that.
We're gonna have to pad all of the equipment. It's gonna be like
take
Gallagher. Just everything's covered in plastic.
Like a whip.
No, down. Dogs just jumping everywhere, peeing on the floor and stuff. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I ultimately think Nintendo will be fine. I think the Wii U will never achieve the numbers that previous Nintendo consoles have, but it will sell enough, and Nintendo's smart enough to keep the people who did waste or not. Or the
truth comes out.
Excuse me.
Okay, you can say.
Excuse me. That's not what I meant. The people that did pick one up, that they don't feel like they wasted. That's what I was trying to get out. Money on it. That as long as they get their few Zelda titles, their few Mario titles, they'll be happy to purchase the next Nintendo console.
Andrew Dillon said, "I just rewatched the whole time period with the echo, and countless times Tony kicked the mic."
It was so bad.
I didn't have any kind of mouth.
They were so bad, those episodes. Dunk. What do you guys think? Anything quickly?
And quickly, they'll be fine eventually.
Just not now.
But just not this generation.
I think they're not going to... They may never hit the same heights that they've hit, but I don't think they're going to disappear like Sega.
What the fuck happened now?
BS fact, and I remember this now. Andrew Dillon said, in BS fact, when the Lost episode happened, you guys said that you ate cheese puffs to get happy.
We did.
It did. I remember that shit.
It was probably like a pound of cheese puffs. It was this big.
We were just drowning away our sorrow in powdered cheese.
It was. It made you feel better.
He's drunk on cheese. How about you, Gabe? What do you think is the future of Nintendo?
I think that they'll get back on track eventually once they put out a few more AAA titles. Once they do that, they'll be fine. I mean, it's Nintendo. They've survived Sega and Genesis and all that other. They survived the Xbox 360 and the PS3. So I think, they'll be fine.
Yeah. What are you looking most forward to? Do you have the Wii U yet?
No, not yet. I'm probably gonna get a PS4 first before I get a Wii U. But I'm just looking for a new Zelda. Once I have a Zelda, I'll definitely pick it up.
Right on.
I think that's what a bunch of people are waiting.
A new one, not a remake.
Andrew Dillon, I'm waiting for a new Zelda before I buy it.
Now we changed it up. Well, I'm waiting for the Ouya to cost $5, then I'll buy one.
You could have had one for free.
Lies.
Yeah, he was kind of a liar. Awesome, sir. Well, as always, we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you taking the time to watch us live and to chat with us. And then
My pleasure.
We're gonna have you. I guess you're coming to the drunk cast.
I'll be here for that.
Yeah. Don't touch the big white dog. He's mean. All right, sir. Take it easy.
Thanks, man.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, rolling on down the line here.
So Sammy's mean now?
He's a dick.
Really?
Oh, he's always been a dick.
Okay.